we're being smart there, so I'll just say that. And then she looked awesome. Like she looked great. Yeah, yeah. Like Kiki and Kira have a good thing, a growing thing there. And she's, taken her kind of return to play, if you will, like really seriously with some 3-on-3 and paying attention to the medical stuff behind the scenes. So I was really, really proud of how she stepped in and kind of continued the way that we've been playing, which is sharing the ball, moving it, moving ourselves. And then defensively, she always has an impact.
You just said the word. I'm going to ask you about this, Sonia. Sharing the ball, what, 30 assists on 35 baskets? I think it was 17 of 18 in the first half. What did you like, or what was working so well with the way you guys were able to kind of run the offense efficiently and share it as much as, Sydney was just talking about?
Yeah, I mean, I think it starts with our point guards. I think they did a great job just running the offense and starting it. And then I think again, just as a team, we're a very selfless team. We like to move the ball around, and we don't care who gets the best shot as long as it's, the best shot that we can get. And yeah, I mean, I think we were just being aggressive, and then when we saw help, kicked it out and just started that rotation, and again, just sharing the ball side to side and really making them defend. But I think again, it's just a credit to our team.
And one for you, real quick, Kiki. What impresses you most about Sonia on days like this? What, 5 for 6 from three? Big baskets when LA starts to make their runs. On days like this, what really kind of catches your eye about her play?
I don't think I'm impressed anymore. She does this every game. So that's what we expect from her, but no pressure in that. Sony's just super consistent. I say that all the time. She can start the first half and maybe not get a lot of touches, and before you know it, she has 20 points in the game. She's just a silent assassin, but I think she does a great job of, she doesn't even hunt her shots. They kind of just flow. She does a great job of getting her teammates into it. She's always talking. She's always talking to me, and we're trying to work on our two-man game as well out there. But I think she's just a selfless teammate, and she's a great hooper.
Thanks, Keeks.
Kiki, sticking with you for a second. With Kira back, how does that change for you? Like what you see out there, kind of spacing. What do you notice playing out there with her again after she missed a couple games?
I don't think it really changed. I mean, I've played with Kira more games than I haven't played with her, so I don't think it changes that much. If anything, it's kind of better because the teams have to worry about two really great low post presences. But I love playing with Kira. We're also working on that chemistry, as Coach alluded to. But she's great. She's great for our team. We're happy to have her back. Amazing shot blocker. So definitely on the defensive end, I'm trying to take some notes from her. But yeah, just an addition to our team. So we're glad to have her back.
Sydney, wanted to ask you about AC for a minute. Stuff the stat sheet, 7 points, 7 boards, 6 assists. Just for her to be able to do that so quickly while she's still kind of settling in with a new team, what kind of stands out to you about that?
Consummate pro, right? Takes very seriously, like taking care of her body, her high basketball IQ, so she can kind of come into this environment and pick up on the key things that we're looking to do and execute. I mean, she's just unbelievably smart and locked in, competing at a high level, and a really good person. So, like she's earned the players' trust, like just almost immediately. And we've talked about her and JC, and now you're adding Maddie to the list of players that like almost feel like they've been around since training camp. So just think a lot of those intangibles, professionalism, and the high IQ from AC is really just kind of allowed her to settle right in.
Sydney, was there anything about the game plan that made the offense flow so well today and work in the way that it did?
I think that just the way that we've tried to focus on offense since the All-Star break, and all of the hard work that the players are putting in with our coaches in terms of the reads, the film work, the on-court reps that we're getting, and then now it goes in the games, and you're starting to see like they're just seeing things in a way that maybe was a little bit newer in the first 10, 15 games, say. So, Kiki had an unbelievable possession in Indiana where she was essentially a playmaker from the low post, in terms of her positioning and flashing, catching it, looking to high low, looking to skip, like just then coming over to ball screen. I mean, it was just like Like, wow. And so I think that type of progression, individually, but to benefit the team is just that's what we're seeing right now. And so it's been trending that way, you know, maybe pretty strong the last 4 or 5 games where our assist numbers continue to go up and up and up.
Sonia, in the fourth quarter, this is not like the sixth game where you're averaging 10 points in the fourth quarter. What is it about you just being able to get going in that final quarter?
I honestly don't know. A lot of people have asked me. I don't think I really do anything different. I think I just get good looks and I'm able to put them in, but like mentally, I don't change how I think or how I go about the game. So,
Do you feel your teammates looking for you a little bit more in the fourth quarter?
um, yes and no. I mean, I mean, they're consistently looking for, like, I don't really see a difference.
I mean, we might call a play. I think we will call an extra play here or there, more for her in those moments. But I think we're just finding the looks, you know, as a group. And she's one that when she draws two, she's going to get off of it in the fourth quarter. So it just so happens that it's worked around and found her, and she's knocked shots down. But you know, we're expecting the same from Kiki and Shug and Jade and everyone else as we continue to try to work to find the best shot.
And then Kiki, another double-double for you tonight. Is this that consistency that you were kind of looking for your play this year down the stretch?
Yeah, I think something my coaches challenge me on is just especially getting those rebounds, especially offensively too. So if I can get my teammates some extra possessions, I think that's kind of what my focus is. But I think rebounding, especially at this point in the season, is something that I'm really priding myself with. Like I want the 10 plus or nothing. Like that's kind of something I'm striving for. But yeah, I think this is just, every single night being able to come out and my coaches, they can be confident and know what I'm going to give them every single night on the floor.
And sorry for asking this, but what do you call the Sonia face or celebration that you do and the team does?
I don't think it really has a name. It's just the Sony face, I guess.
Don't say that.
Okay, it's not. It's not the Sony. She doesn't like it.
So my question is for both Sonia and Kiki. First, Kiki, congrats on that first made three in the last game against the Fever. You know, let's come on. But you guys have both talked about like the game slowing down for you. Do you feel like at this point in the season it's finally starting to slow down a little bit? Or how do you feel? How do you feel right now?
Yeah, I think it's definitely slowing down and we've had a lot of movement with our team as well. So there's been some ups and downs, but I can say for myself, I feel like I'm getting into a rhythm. We've played these teams numerous times. So I think for myself, it's like understanding like what can I do? What are certain looks I can get in the game or and I think also like I'm understanding the offense a lot better. I'm understanding reads. So even though we have our offense, but where's the read? So I think that's really what it is. Just it took time and I'm just growing each and every game.
I mean, I would say I agree with everything Kiki said, and then on top of that, I think we're just learning how to play together better as well. I think we're just, as a team, just flowing better. So I think it's just a combination of that.
And then my follow-up for Coach. What has been the best thing for you so far this season that you've seen from your young team growing, adding in new pieces, other people coming out? What are you most proud of them?
I think probably a lot of things, but one thing that jumps out is just how well they've handled adversity and kind of turned inward instead of kind of finger pointing or like there's just none of that. Like there's absolutely none of that. Like they lift each other up. They try to bounce back, you know, from their own, you know, if they have a couple turnovers or anything, but they're trying to help each other. And I think just that's the thing that really sticks out to me right now is just how much they play for each other. Like it's pretty special. And I think it's something that like and we talked about this early in the year, that connection is going to last longer than this season. Like how they're treating each other now and how they're competing and but also like how they are off the floor and away from the game, that that feeling is going to last a long time. And so I'm very, very, very fulfilled and happy to see that because it's kind of the experience that I want for him.
Hi, Coach. Do you feel like you have fully figured out the rotation ever since, the new trades happened?
We're getting there. We're getting there. You know, JC, you know, like she was someone that we thought would get in the mix. You know, and then Kira was out, and you know, so no, like, you know, no. You know, Maddie's been a nice addition. It's been great to get consistent minutes for Emily. Lucy's getting out there consistently. Like, so, you know, we're kind of a different team, obviously, since the trade deadline. And but what I will say is like I like the roles. I like the you know the roles that we've settled into. And I like how well they're playing together. And so it might be a little bit different minutes here or there, but um, overall, we kind of know what we're trying to do and who's going to be out there for the most part.
We'll take the last question from Zoom. Andrew.
Thanks a lot. As always, first for Kiki, how was it like playing against Cam Brink? First time at WNBA level. How was that like? And then for you, Sonia, sometimes the rookie ball is said a lot in sports, but it appears that you're getting stronger. And I talked with Coach about this pregame. Just your thoughts on how you're feeling physically right now. And first for you, Kiki.
It was super special playing against Cam. Love her. We've had so many days competing and in practices in college, and to be able to both of us say that we've made it to the professional level. I'm super proud of her coming back from a lot of adversity and her injury. I think she's doing great. It's fun competing against her. She's not easy to play against. You know, she's a great shot blocker. But it was super special, and she was saying a lot of great things to me as well. So I'm excited to keep having more matchups. And yeah,
Yep. And for you,
stronger.
Hitting the wall or not hitting the wall.
I think my body's feeling pretty good. I mean, obviously after games, I feel pretty banged up, but I think my our performance staff does a great job of just helping me get better every day. So it's kind of just like a up and down battle, where sometimes I feel better than other days. But yeah, I mean, I think again, performance staff has done a great job of helping me feel better, and then strength wise, our strength coach has really helped me get stronger too. So